Hello guys, I'm gonna make a tutorial on how I played the cover of All My Tears by Brun. So I made this cover about a year ago, and people in the comments asked me if I could show them how I do the picking pattern. I think that's what most people were interested in. So yeah, I've been wanting to make this tutorial for a very long time, but I've just been procrastinating it. So yeah, my apologies for that, but I'll try my best to explain it. I'm not musically trained, so I'm not the best at explaining it, but I'll try and teach you as much as I can by playing slowly and showing you exactly what I'm doing from close up. So that's why I put a piece of paper here, because it was kind of difficult to see the bottom strings without this piece of paper. So this is what we're going to learn. Don't matter where you bury me, I'll be home and I'll be free. And it don't matter anywhere I lay, all my tears be washed away. Yeah, so I improvised this picking pattern. The original is played a little bit differently. Which is also very nice. I kind of, yeah, I don't know, just was playing around and I found this picking pattern, which I think also works great. So yeah, let's start with the lesson. So the chords are in A minor, G, which I play with the top and bottom E string on the 3rd fret. Maybe this is like an unconventional way of doing a G. I'm not sure. And a C. So yeah, basic chords. That's not really hard to switch around between these chords. So that's good if you're a beginner. So yeah, the picking pattern, which I think most of you are interested in. So it's with a hammer on. I'm gonna play it without the hammer on first, so you have a better idea of what I'm doing, of what I'm exactly doing here. So I'll go up close. So I'm holding the A minor, and this is how the picking pattern goes. So yeah, I kind of taught myself to play guitar, so I use my index finger and thumb a lot, so it would probably be better to also include your ring finger. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to playing with my index finger and thumb a lot, so I'm just gonna keep explaining it this way. So yeah, it's a pretty basic picking pattern, I think, maybe a little bit unconventional. We use the D string a lot. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, let's add in the hammer on now, which is really what makes a big difference. Like this, it sounds really boring, but with the hammer on, it makes a big difference. So the hammer on is played on the 2nd frets on the D string with your middle finger. Let me just play this again slowly. Four. the D string. Alright, so that's the hammer-on. Now let's show the other chords as well. So we have the C, which in the verse, it's only played very shortly. Let me just show you what I mean. So yeah, you see it's only just for a short while, and then we switch to the G. So these are the strings I hit. So that's all I'm doing here. That's all you play, and then you switch to the G, which is played like this. And the G is repeated, so what you play here you have to play 2 times. So let me show you that whole part again. In the verse, it's different. In the verse, how does it go? It's on man. You start the verse with a C. It's on man. And here you can also do a hammer-on. Again with the middle finger on the D string on 2nd fret, but this time you're playing a C. And I think it's exactly the same pattern as the A minor pattern that I showed you earlier. Yeah, it's the same pattern with your finger. Just play a C, and the hammer-on is on the same time. So it's all matter where you bury me. And the G is this time, instead of the C, the G is played shortly. It's all matter where you bury me. Matter where you bury me. Back to the A minor. I'll be home and I'll be free. And it don't matter anywhere I live. All my tears be washed away. Now, what I also like to do sometimes is add in a hammer-on when I'm playing the G chord on the A string on 2nd fret, as you can see here. Like at the end of the chorus, so I'll show you where. Don't matter where you bury me. All my tears be washed away. Dun, dun, dun. So let me play that a couple of times. It's kind of hard to see with my fingers blocking it. So yeah, you can also, kind of alternate between doing this hammer-on or not. So yeah, I think this should be, I think I've covered everything. Maybe a couple of tips are what I sometimes do is add in the high E string as well every now and then. I'll show you what I mean. Like, I think in the cover, the second part of the song, I implemented the E string more. As you can see, or here. Kind of alternating between using it and not using it. So you have a little bit of extra sounds going on, you know, make the song more dynamic. And it don't matter where you bury me. So the tempo, well, I'm not really sure what tempo I'm playing at, but this is what I would go for. When I'm gone, don't cry for me. In my Father's arms I'll be. The wounds this world left on my soul will all be healed and I'll be whole. Sun and moon will be replaced by the light of your face. And I will not be ashamed, for my Savior knows my name. And it don't matter where you bury me, I'll be home and I'll be free. And it don't matter anywhere I live, all my tears be washed away. Alright, so that's it. I hope this was enough for you to start learning this beautiful song. Goodbye.